Hey, what's up guys, welcome back to my new video, and today I'm so excited to come your way again. Today I'm going to show you a very important aspect of Amazon book publishing that maybe a lot of people have not been talking about, but I think it's very important that you know this aspect of Amazon book publishing ever before you start writing books or designing low content books. Okay, so what I'm going to teach you today is very important, so I would advise you to pay attention to this. And in case you are just coming here for the first time on my channel, don't forget to smash this red button here to subscribe and turn on the notification bell. Hit the all button so you never miss any of my video any longer. Okay, so if you have done that, I'm so excited to get into the video with you. Okay, so here's our table of content, the ones we've been following. Okay, here's a table of content the one we'll be following. In my previous video, I've talked about these subjects and they are there on my channel. I would advise you to go over them. This is where I started from on the Amazon KDP journey. And if you have watched my video to this point, I have no doubt in my mind that you are about to become an Amazon book publisher. If you have watched this video, watch this one, watch this one, watch this one, watch this one, this and this, definitely by now you should have begin to master the art of book publishing on Amazon, because I'm taking it step by step to show you how to become a pro author on Amazon, and now you can also start earning royalties, okay, straight ahead. All right, so I've talked about all this subject. Like I said, I've talked about this. Let me do this slideshow. Sorry, let me do this on slideshow. Okay, so I've talked about this anatomy of best-selling books. It's there on my channel. If you have not watched that video, you can go ahead and watch the video. Also, I've talked about how to format your KDP ebook interior and cover. I've talked about how to format your low or no content book interior and book cover. So today I'll be talking about fundamentals of color selection for low or no content designs. I know you may be wondering, why am I talking about color? Is color that important? Yes, color is important, because when you are designing your book cover, you will definitely use color, either one color, two colors, three colors or more. You're going to use it. So that's why you need to pay attention to this aspect. I know some of you will be expecting, okay, when are we going to write our first ebook or our first paper book or our first low content book? Yes, those are important, right? But you need to understand the principles behind this whole thing, so when you start practicing them, you will not have challenges. Okay, that's why I'm taking my time to break it down one after the other. So today we'll be looking at colors. What are colors? Why are colors important? These are some of the questions we'll be answering in the course of this video, right? Okay, now let me quickly show you this book and this. Okay, everyone knows Robert Kiyosaki is one of the best-selling authors on Amazon. He has sold over 80,000 copies. Can you see that? But there's something about this book, Rich Dad Poor Dad. If you come over to the book cover, you will notice that this book has different colors. Can you see? The background of this book is this navy blue? Yeah, navy blue. Can you see that? And it has a white color in between. And if you go down the book, you see a black color here, a dark color here. And if you see this right up, which is this letter, you see that this one is written in yellow, while this one is written in white. This one is written in white. Then this one is also written in white with update for today's world with a blue element at the background. Can you see? So why is color important for this book? Why can't they just design any book cover and just submit it to Amazon? It's because color is important. And on this paperback book cover alone, we have more than 2 colors. We have blue, white, yellow, black, blue, are white. Can you see that? Up to about 1, 2, 3, 4, no, 1, 2, 3, 4 colors on this book cover alone, apart from the image. And if you go to another book here, this is Eat That Frog by Brian Tracy. You can see this book also have colors. We have green here, we have red color here, we have black color here, we have white element color here, we have another yellow color here and that black here. So you can see all of this book make use of colors. So that's why I said we are not just going to dive into start writing books, designing covers. No, we need to understand this basic element. Why are they using colors? Why is colors important? All right. So now I've shown you the best-selling authors on Amazon that have sold thousands of copies. Okay, and what they are doing. So that when you start publishing your books, you will know that these things are important and you also implement it. These are principles, okay, that you need to practice. All right. So now let me go back to my slideshow. Okay, so we are back on our slideshow now. If I hit the next button now, which color is this? Without being told, you know that this color logo is GT Bank. Whenever you find GT Bank, you know that orange color and white is their logo. So color helps to help customers to easily identify who they are dealing with. So wherever you go and you see orange and white color, automatically you know that that is GT Bank. You don't need to start cracking your brain. Don't need any prophet to tell you that this color belongs to GT Bank. That is a brand logo color. And if you come over here, which color brand is this? Of course, you know that this is Zenith Bank color. Red and white belongs to Zenith Bank. So you don't need a prophet to tell you that this is Zenith Bank, because that is their brand color. Again, if you move over here, this orange and white, also, you know that automatically it belongs to UBA. Do you need a prophet to tell you that this is a UBA bank? No, because their color has already identified them. Likewise, when you are publishing your book, you need a color pattern to be able to identify what you are dealing with. So now, the next question we want to ask is, Tony, how do I identify the best color for my ebook cover? How do I select colors like this or colors like this? Yeah, that's a good question, because that's exactly what I'm going to show you in this video, one after the other. I'm first going to tell you about the theoretical aspect of it, which is color theory. Then we now move into the practical aspect. Okay, so guys, just don't touch the die, don't close this video, because I'm going to show you something amazing today. Okay, now let's move into the slide one more time. Now, I said we'll be talking about fundamentals of color theory and selection for low or no content designs, and not just for low or no content designs, also for ebook designs, hardcover and paperback. Okay, so this is not just for low or no content, it's also meant for ebooks. Okay, so now this is a color wheel. I know many of us will have known about color wheel. This is a color wheel. And if you look at this color wheel, there are 12 colors on this wheel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So these are rainbow colors. You have 12 colors on this wheel, and you can select any of this color to design your book cover. And you can also mix this color up to design your book cover. Now, when you mix each of this color together, it will give you this middle one, which is the white color. White is a neutral color, just like black. That's why people don't that's why black is not seen on this color wheel. Either it's white seen, because those are neutral colors. You don't actually need any big deal. Just mix any of these colors, it will give you white. Okay. All right. So now let me show you something. Now these are thousands, tens of colors on this website. These are tens of color on this website. This is amber color, this is fuchsia color, this is lavender color, this is black color, aqua color, beach color, charcoal color, blue green color, blue iris color, aquamarine color. This is blue, baby blue color, blue croto, blue, bright orange, burnt sienna, bright yellow, chili pepper, champagne, calendon, burnt orange. These are several colors: chocolate color, cinnamon color, coconut color, ebony color, coral color, cornflower, cyan, cool, gray, coffee pots, emerald, green. This is green, this is gray, this is khaki, this is indigo, this is hot pink. Just light blue. You can keep counting like that. These are several colors. I need to understand how this color works so that you'll be able to apply them accurately on your book cover. Each of these colors has meaning. You don't just select one color here and say, okay, let me make use of it. If you open this amber color now, let me open this one. You see the meaning of each of these colors: black, white or beige, charcoal color. Each of these colors has their own meaning. Okay, so let's open each of them and see what they mean. So now the meaning of the amber, of the color amber, and color combination to design your next design, to inspire your next design. So what is amber color? Amber is a bright warm color that's midway between yellow and orange. Okay, what does amber color look like? You can see here this amber color. That is the history of amber color. And what does amber color mean? Amber color is associated with energy. So when you are looking for feeling of happiness and to inspire boldness, you use amber color. In color psychology, amber is thought to symbolize and promote vitality, confidence, and safety. Okay, that is psychology of color. Amber represents boldness, confidence. Okay, what about black? What does black stand for? Let's scroll down and look at the meaning of black. Okay, black is made from charcoal. Okay, so here are all the colors. You say red is considered to be a color of intense emotion, ranging from anger, sacrifice, danger, heat, passion, sexuality. So when you are looking for emotions, you should use color. Maybe for example, you are writing books on relationship, red will just be very nice to use. Okay, maybe a book on oral books that has to do with danger, red will just be fine. Okay, let's go. So red colors, how they looks like on design. Pink is widely used in the Western world as a color of familiarity, femininity. So that's a really with female. Also, it can be used to bring awareness of breast cancer and women products. Okay, so if you are dealing with something like female products, you have to use pink. Okay, so that's some of the meaning of the colors. This is the I will put this link in the description of my video, so you can come over here and just check some of the meaning of these colors, so you can, on your own, so that this video will not be too long. Orange stands for activity. It helps to communicate activity and energy. So when you want to deal with activity, you can make use of orange, and you can see yes, color orange. Something that is active, you can make use of orange. Yellow, you can see the meaning of yellow here. Yellow puts smile on the die, so it has to do with something like sunshine, brightness, and cheerfulness, friendliness, joy, and energy. That's what yellow stands for. So maybe if you have a yellow clothes on a day that you are very cheerful, you can just put it on. And if you want to design a book that has to do with energy and cheerfulness and joy, you can just use yellow. Okay, green has to do with something like grass or something that is productive. Okay, something that grows. You can see that's something that deal with nature, environment, finance, and wealth. That is for green. So if you want to give a book that has to do with something like how to make money, you should use something like grain. Okay, let's keep going. That's why if you go to a site like Fiverr, as it is said here, that green has to do with something like finance and wealth, and it has to do with something like prestige, wealth, and abundance. If you go to a site like Fiverr, you notice that all their background has to do with green, something that has to do with green, white and green, because they deal with finance, make money, and the rest. Okay, so that's why when you go there, you see that most of their color is green, color green. So basically, that's what green is made for. There are other colors here that on your own you can explore. I'm going to drop the link in the description so you can come to this website and explore the meaning of this color. So when you are designing your book cover, you know the right color to use. Say blue has to do with trustworthiness, communication, reliability, blah blah blah, and the rest. People like Canva, they use blue because it has to do with reliability. Something like Facebook, they use blue. So there are more colors here. On your own you can come. Purple has to do with something like royalty, spirituality, mysterious. So if you are writing a book on something that has to do with mystery, royalty, you can use purple. And also if you keep going, you can see brown. Brown has to do with organic or natural food, beauty products. That's for brown. If you come over here again, you can see white. White has to do with purity, innocence, and perfection. That's for white. So if you have something that has to do with purity, you can go with that. Then when you see black, it has to do with something like power, luxury, sophistication, evil, mystery, death, and all the rest. Okay, that's what black is meant for. All right, so we also have multicolor where you can mix each of these color up. Okay, enough of the color meaning. I hope you've learned something from that. Like I said, I'm going to drop the description. Okay, this is just it. This all the colors. This is summary of everything. I'm going to drop the what's it called now? The link in the description of this video so you can easily identify the meaning of the color that you can use on your book cover. You see, red has to do with passion, excitement. Pink has to do with feminine, sentimental, romantic, exciting. Orange has to do with youthful, creative. Yellow has to do with happy. Green, wet. Blue, communicative and trustworthiness. Purple, royalty. White, purity. Black, luxurious, power, and sorrowful. On and on like that. Okay. So basically, that's what all these colors stand for. Okay. So let's get into what we actually have for today. I've shown you the different color and their meanings, and right away you're just going to look at okay, so now we talk about color wheel. Color wheel is a tool that helps you to select your color that you're able to use for your book design. Okay, now for example, have you ever wondered how designers and artists find the perfect color combination? They use the color theory. Color theory is a practical combination of art and science that used to determine what colors look good together. Invented by Isaac Newton in 1666, who mapped out the spectrum on the cycle. The color wheel is based off color theory because it shows the relationship between colors. Like I've shown you before, it helps you to identify the color you are using. This is the color wheel. Then colors that look together are called harmonious color or color harmony. Artists and designers use this to create a particular look or feel. You can use the color wheel to find color harmonies by using the rules of color combinations, which I'm going to show you very shortly. Okay, color combination determine the relative positions of different colors in order to find colors that create a pleasing effect. So why color selection? Why do you need color selection? Why do you use color in your book design? Why? Colors are the building block of any design be it artistic paint or online design, which we are actually dealing with. We are dealing with online design. Okay, they are the building blocks. Before you design your book cover, you need color mixture or single color. Color will make your design appealing and eye-catching. Like the book I showed you that time, Rich Dad Poor Dad, even without being told, you know that that color is eye-catching. So it helps to make your book eye-catching. It also evokes emotions in readers or viewers. It makes them to be more emotionally attached to your book. It helps to determine, to communicate a message. Color wheel can be used in selecting color to create an eye-catching book covers for low and no content books and ebooks, which we are going to look at very soon. Now, what are the major types of color? Like I said, there are 12 main colors on the color wheel, and the major color type of color we have is the red, green, blue color. Another name for color is hues, and they can be red, orange, yellow, chartreuse, green, spring green, on and on like that, blue, violet, magenta, and rose. There are 3 main types of color on the color wheel. We have the primary color, which are colors when you add them together, they produce the white light. Like I said, white is not actually on the color wheel, because when you add this primary color, which are red, green, and blue, they will give you white light color. Okay, so these colors are red, green, and blue. Those are the primary colors. The secondary colors is the mixture of 2 primary colors, which can be red and white, or green, or red and blue, or green and blue, or green and red. So you can mix any of this color and it will give you your secondary color. Okay, so tertiary colors are color made by combining a secondary color and primary color. There are 6 tertiary colors. So when you mix this secondary color with primary color, it will give you tertiary colors. Okay, so where is the primary color? These are the 3 primary colors: red, yellow, blue. This is red, this is yellow, and this is blue. Those are the primary colors that we have. And here is the secondary colors. These are colors created by mixing 2 primary colors. For example, when you add red plus yellow, it will give you orange color. Red plus yellow gives you orange color. Yellow plus blue, yellow plus blue gives you green color. Blue plus red, which is this plus this, will give you purple color. So this is how you mix the color. You can see this. That's why I changed the color here. Purple, green, orange. Mix up the secondary color, and it can be gotten by mixing your primary color. Then we have the tertiary colors. They are color created by mixing a primary and secondary color together. For example, when you mix red and orange, it gives you red orange. When you mix yellow and green, yellow green, blue and green, blue green, red and purple, red purple, yellow and orange, or yellow orange, blue and purple. These are the colors here. All right, so let's proceed. Then we have color scheme or color combinations. The process of adding this primary or secondary or tertiary color together gives you a color scheme. So under the color scheme, we have the monochromatic color. Those are mono means one, chromatic means color. So when you make use of only one color from the color wheel, it gives you a monochromatic color. And it can be a variation of single color or hue. By changing the saturation of a single color, you can also get a monochromatic color, and they are very easy to use. So mono, like I said, means one. So just using one out of this color wheel will give you a monochromatic color. Then we have the complementary colors, color scheme. These are colors that are opposite each other on the color wheel. For example, this one to this is a complementary color. They complement each other. This one to this complement each other. This to this, red and green, complement each other. So those are colors that actually complement themselves. Okay, so these colors actually complement each other on the color wheel. So those are complementary colors like red and green, blue and orange, yellow and purple. Okay, so I just want to be fast with this theoretical aspect so I can go to the theory. The analogous color scheme, they are colored next to each other. Like this, green and blue, they are close to each other. So these are analogous color scheme. They go well with each other, they are like twin. They have fun in nature, like green color, which I showed you the other time. And they are very harmonious and easy to eyes, like eye catching. Example colors on either side of green, like yellow, light yellow and blue. Okay, so analogous, they are next to each other, they are like twin. Then you have the triadic color scheme. So 3 colors evenly spaced on the color wheel, like this to this and this, or this to this and this and this. So they create a quite vibrant color scheme. They create contrasting shades. Example are purple, this, orange, this, green, this. Okay, so triadic color. They are just at the 3 edge side of each other. Then they have the tetradic rectangular color, which are this color scheme. You can see it looks like a triangle. There are 4 colors forming 2 complementary colors, like this and this, this and this, or this and this, this and this. They create very rich color scheme. They create room for more variations. You can add different variations to it. Example is red, yellow, blue, and green. We have the square, which is this, 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 this. Okay, these are square. They are similar to the tetradic color that we just saw, but they are spaced evenly on the color wheel. They have more space. They are not like that rectangle. They have more space. They work best when there is a single dominating color, like maybe this red is the dominating color, while this one we act as subsets or complementary color. They include both warm and cool colors. These are examples: red, green, orange, yellow, purple, blue. Okay, now we're looking at warm and cool colors. What are warm colors? The color wheel can also be subdivided into warm and cool colors, apart from the primary, secondary, and tertiary, and apart from the monochromatic color scheme, complementary, and the rest. These are also divided into warm or coolness color. So warm or cool color has to do with color temperature. So there's a balance of warm and cool color on the color wheel. According to color psychology, different color temperature evoke different feelings. For example, warm color is said to bring mind, coziness, and energy, while cool color are associated with serenity, quietness, and isolation. So if you want something that is loud, you need to use warm color, like something that has to do with energy, maybe something that is playful, like activity books. You can use warm color for them. But if you have something like maybe weight loss tracker journals, you can use cool color for them. And I'm going to show you how to do that very soon. So warm color are the colors from red to yellow. Red to yellow. They bring warmth like the sun. While cool color range from blue to green and purple. They are said to bring mild coolness like water. So those are warm color, red to yellow, cool color, blue to green and purple. So this is it. From here to here, upward, this is warm color. You can see yellow to blue, while this side is cool color, blue to green. Okay, so this is just your cool color. So red, indigo, and the rest, they fall within the warm color. While blue, lilac, and the rest, and light blue and green, they fall for cool color, because green has to do with nature. So they fall within the cool color. Alright, so let's proceed. Then we talk about shades, tints, and tones. What are shades? What are tints? What are tones? You can create shades, tints, and tones by adding black, green, and white to a base hue or base color. For example, a shade is created by adding black to a base color by darkening the color. So when you add black to any color, let's say red or green, you are creating a shade. So anytime you add black color to your primary color or your basic color, you are creating a shade. And in terms to create a deeper, richer color, shades can be quite dramatic and can be overpowering. Yes, it can overpower your basic color. What about tints? Tint is created by adding white to a base color, lightening the color. While this one tries to overpower it by darkening it, this one will lighten it, which is adding white to your basic color. Here you add black to your basic color to create a shade, while you add white to your basic color to create a tint. This can be a color less intense and is useful when balancing more vivid color combinations. Then tone. Tone is created by combining these two, black and white or gray, to a basic color. So that is it. Shade, black by adding black to your basic color. Tint by adding white to your basic color. White tones, you improve the tone of your color by adding either black or white or gray to your either your primary color, secondary color, or tertiary color. So this is it. This is a basic color, which is red. Here they've added black to it. You can see the color is becoming darker, and that is how to keep reducing until you get to this dark color. You can see it has overpowered the primary color, which is red. So that's what shade is all about. You keep adding black to it until you get to your taste. But take note that black may darken it or try to overpower this primary color. Then for tints, this is also the basic color, which is red. You keep adding white to it until you become lighting up like this. It can add brilliance to your color. While for tone, you add both black and white to it, and it will give you a bit of dark and a bit of white lighting color. So what about hue, saturation, and luminance? A hue is basically any color on the color wheel. When you are using a color wheel or a color picker, you can adjust the saturation and luminance of a hue. So underneath for hue is simply color. So it's just like your primary, secondary, or tertiary color. They are the basic color. So it's any color on the color wheel is hue. And then after selecting, maybe this is our color now, this red. This is our basic color. You can now increase the saturation of the color or reduce it. So in other words, saturation is the intensity or purity of the color. By saturation, you can increase the intensity or you can decrease the intensity depending on what you want to do. So saturation helps you to either increase or decrease the intensity of the color, which is this hue. While luminance is the amount of brightness or light in a color. How many white color is added to the color. It gives your luminance. To help to illuminate your color. So this is it. This is the hue, which is the basic color. These are the colors: red, orange, yellow, green, light blue. Then by the time you increase the saturation of this color, it will give you deep or light red. If you increase the saturation of this one, it will give you this. If you increase the saturation of this one, it will give you this. This one give you this. This one give you this. Then if you add white color to this, it will give you this. Add white to this, which is the luminance, it will give you this. Add white to this, it will give you this. So luminance tries to lighten up your primary color, while saturation tries to deepen it. Okay. All right. Last but not the least, we should be talking about is the pattern designs. What are patterns? Patterns are customized background images or pictures used for book cover designs. They are used for book cover designs, and they are just like the background of your book cover. And I'm going to show you very soon. When you are designing a book cover, you are expected to use patterns. You can change the background. If you don't want to use the normal primary, if you don't want to use normal color, you can decide to change it to pattern or change the background to something else. So these are just the main color that you can use for your background, but there are instances where you don't use color. You can decide to use patterns. So that's what this pattern is all about. An example of pattern are black and white patterns, floral patterns, leopard patterns, turtle patterns, Halloween patterns, digital paper patterns, brick wall patterns, butterfly patterns, ice cream patterns, animal skin patterns, Arctic music patterns, Mandela pattern, rainbow patterns. There are thousands of different patterns, and I'm going to show you where you can get these patterns so I can use them for your book design. Okay, so now let's go practical, guys. Let's see how we're going to apply everything we have learned so far: the primary color, the secondary color, the tertiary color. I'm going to do it. I'm going to apply it. I'm going to apply this color wheel, and how are we going to apply our color saturn, the tones? How are we going to increase this saturations? How are we going to mix patterns or palettes, color combinations, complementary, the scheme, how we're going to use it? That's what I'm going to show you next. Color combinations, and also how do we get patterns to use for our book cover design. Okay, that's what I'm going to show you next. Okay, so let's go practical now, guys. So I've shown you, talk about this. Okay, I think we can close this now. Okay, so to do that, like I said, we need to go over to Canva. Okay, yes, Canva. If you're on Canva and you want to, for example, create, okay, let's go back home and create from scratch. So here's one of my book cover that I created. You can see that this book has different color. You can see the sky color here, the sea color, there's white color, there's black color. If you see this one, this purple color, light blue, and there's also white color on it, there's black. So how do you mix this color? How do you go about this color? How do you get this color? Okay, so what I'm going to show you very soon, which is the practical aspect, and this is the pattern I'm talking about. You can see this background is different from it's also a pattern, so it's different from when you use a plain color like this. So I'm going to show you all of that. So like I said, we are going to start from, go to Canva where I create my book cover designs. So if you're on Canva now, you want to first of all sign into your account. Once you are signed in, you want to go to projects. I like using project because it helps to save my work, and I can easily retrieve my designs whenever I come back to Canva. Sorry. Okay, so yes, where I designed all my book cover, Amazon book interior. In my last previous video, I showed you how to start a project on Canva, so you can watch that video. Okay, and watch that video. So we are going to create a project now, so I can use for the practical of this color design. So to do that, come to this plus sign, come to design, create new. Okay, so let's say you want to create a book cover now with these templates, dimension of 12.5 to 9.25. Let's go over to Canva, which is 6x9 book interior. 6x9 book interior. So this is the dimension for the book cover. Okay, so once you get the template, I've already shown you how to format your Amazon book. So by now you should know how to video. It's on my channel, so just get over there and watch that video, so you know it will not be strange. What I'm talking about will not be strange to you. If you have been following me, what I'm saying now should not be strange. It's in this video. You can watch them and get an idea how to make use of this guy. Okay, get an idea how to make use of this guy. So let's get over to Canva. We are doing 12 by 12.52 book cover design. So for the customized size, 12.520. We'll change this to, let's do that again. It's supposed to be in inches. Create new. This, change this to inches. Oh. Let's refresh the page. So it gets over on my zip. So once you're in a project, you're gonna create a new design so you can follow what I'm doing as far as color is concerned. So you click on create, change this one to inches. Okay, I think we have more here that we can use. So our cover is 12 by 52 by 9.25, which is this. So you want to create a new design now. So I'm going to show you how to use this color, different colors, how to combine. What was that? Let's do that again. I know why it's blocking it. Let's do that again. Create this. So you can see we have our design now. Okay. So what we're going to do next now, you can see this is a blank white canvas. Okay. We need to change the background color depending on the color you want to use, depending on the book, type of low content book you want to write. Okay. As you can see here, I changed the background here, and I also changed the background here, and also this one is not different, it's changed. So you can use different background, but most cases we don't use white, so we need to change this background. Okay, so the question now is, how do we change the background color? To change your background color, you can see when I click on this canvas, the color has already showed here, and from here I can start selecting the different colors I want. If I choose this one now, it will change to light blue. If I choose this one, it will change to turquoise blue, violet. So that's how to keep changing your color like that on Canva, depending on the book that you are using. I told you the other time where I show you the meaning of colors. And I told you that red symbolizes danger and passion. So if you are writing books on danger or horror, you use red. And where is it? If you are dealing with feminine or romantic or erotic book, you know that you use pink. So you should look for pink here. Pink, which is this. If you are dealing with fresh, useful, creative adventures, you should, of course, you know that you use. If you are dealing with, of course, you know that you use orange. I think it's orange. So you just need to know these colors. If you are dealing with optimistic, cheerfulness, happiness, you know that you use blue. Okay, and you can also add new color from here. If you know maybe for example you have a particular color, but you don't know how to get it, you can just download this particular tool, ColorZilla, on Google Chrome Store. So just Google Chrome Store extension. So when you Google it, you come over here, click on Chrome Web Store. So once you are in Google Chrome extension, just search for color picker or ColorZilla. Search for the particular one I'm using. Magic. Let's search for ColorZilla. So search for 𝐂𝐨𝐥𝐨𝐿. Okay, this 𝐂𝐨𝐥𝐿. I already have it on my installed on my extension. This is it. This is how it looks like. So I cannot install it again, but you can install it by clicking on it. You see it's already installed. So you just go to Chrome Web Store and get 𝐂𝐿. So what 𝐂𝐿 does for you is, maybe for example, you don't like any of the colors that are here and you want to have your own customized color, like for your Canva. All you just need to do is to, maybe for example, go to the page where you get the color. Maybe this is the page. This particular color is not on the page or on that Canva. Let's say this one or this. All you just need to do is to come to 𝐂𝐿 or color picker, then click on this, then start searching for the color. Hold on, cancel, pick from page. So you can see as I'm moving this cursor, this particular guy is changing. So you can move it, then when you get to the particular one that you want, let's say you want to choose this lime color, just click on it and automatically color copy to clipboard. So go back to your Canva, then paste what you just copied here. Click on paste, you can see, then you select it and it will change to that particular color. So basically that's how 𝐂𝐿 works. It allows you to select color from a particular page, any page at all, be it on YouTube, be it, just name it. You can use to select from here. You can use to select, just click on page color from this. You can see, you can see. You can use to select from, even from YouTube, from my thumbnail, anywhere on the page at all. You can just use it to select. You can use it to select this yellow color. Click on it, copy it, go back there, paste it here, what you just copied, and you are good to go. So that's how it works. That's how 𝐂𝐿 works. But there are some times maybe you want to select off page, offline. You can use this particular guy here. Let it open. So if you want to select from off page, maybe from like a image or a PDF file that is not online, you can use this particular software. This one is not online software. It's not an extension. It's a Windows software. It's called Just Color Picker. You can Google it and download it online. So Just Color Picker will help you to select offline, while 𝐂𝐿 will help you to select online. So you can see it will select. Maybe I want to select this white now. Just move your cursor over there, or maybe I want to select from this PDF file. Where's my PDF? Okay, from this PDF file, just open the software. You can see it's selecting it. So once you do that, sorry. So once you select the one you want, move this guy up. Then what you do next, you leave your cursor on the particular color. Then you see where they write alternate S here. That is what you use to copy the color. That is a copy value. Copy current color value to clipboard. That is what you use to copy. So leave the cursor there. Then press on your keyboard alternate X. You can see it has copied here now. Then go back online to Canva, pick the color. You see where they write, you can cancel this, where they write this to, then paste it there. No, I'm not sure that copied. It didn't copy well. Let's do it again. So you click on copy value. After pressing alternate X, it has copied the code. So you now click on copy value. Copy value. So you go back there again. Then you now rename, delete this one and paste it there. You can see it's there now. So we have picked this color and we have pasted it on our Canva. Okay, so that is it on how to get color. All right, so now let's proceed on color combination. How do you mix your color? Now that you've known how to change your color background and the rest, okay, you want to see how to mix color. And to do that, come over to styles on your Canva. Then we have different styles here. We have palettes, color palettes. If I click on see all now, you see the different color palettes here. Different color palettes. The ones I'll be talking about, it's loading. The color combination I was talking about the other time, monochromatic and the rest. Okay, let's just, yeah, that's color combination. So how do you make use of your color combination to get an amazing color design? Because sometimes you don't want to use just single color. That one, you use color palette for it. Okay, so you can select any of this color. You can see it has changed. You can change it. It has changed it. Then come over here. You can see these are the default color. Or better still, let's say we want to use. So basically, this one is good for color palettes or color combinations. Okay. So to change this color now, you can see there are different colors on this design. So it will not be advisable if you use just single color on this. In this case, you have to mix your color, maybe primary color, secondary color, tertiary color, okay, which we talk about here. You want to mix those colors together, use color combination. So okay, I was saying this is a leaf color. You can see combination. So if you go down now, you see the different colors that are there. So you can simply copy this, get over to your design, what you are designing, then you start editing each of them. Maybe for example, you want to make use of this one first as the background. Should we use another one? Okay, let's use this. Let's close this. So you can see this is different, under different color combinations. So maybe you want to use this one first as your background. I think I prefer that or this. This sky blue is kind of cool. So you select the elements that you want to change the color. Then you come over here. Let's say you've copied the light blue. Then come over here to show, so you can see it has changed. Then the next one, maybe you want to copy this pink because this was nurses. So you know, select that or put it here. Then you're going to remove this one, paste it there too. You can see the color is actually taking shape now. So you go over there again, just keep selecting copy this again. Maybe you want to use it for the collar or V shape. Close this, paste it there, and select it. So you can see our color is just taking a new shape now. We are giving this whole thing a new shape, guys. So you say you want to edit this, just paste it there. Right, so everything is basically looking the same here. Then you can also use this. Say, come over here. That is for these lines. Just paste it there. Choose that, so you can see. So we have a color design now. You can change this one to pink. I think that pink is not actually showing very well the way we want it, so you can change that, change this, make it pink. Okay, so now we have something like this. So that's how to change your color. Use your color palettes. You can also use color combinations like this. Let's say the video is getting long now. I really don't want that to happen, but I want you to learn all this once and for all. So you can see this is a color combination. So just the same way you did for palettes, for this you can also use that for this. Just come over here and you can start editing. Maybe you want to change your V neck to, you can choose another one. There are quite a number of palettes here that you can use. Choose another one. Okay, so you can start editing your color combination now. Let's say you want to change this one to something like this. Let's say, which color can we use now? Let's say black. You can change this to black. You can remove this and paste what you just copied. That's black. Oh my, black is just off. Depending on what you are creating, like I said, you need to look at the meaning of these colors. Once you know the meaning or their meanings, you'll be able to know the color to use. Whether black, red, pink, orange, yellow, and the rest. You know the color, the right color you should use. So you can see black is just off for this particular design. So let's use another color. Let's say this. Paste it there. So it's put. So you can see it's brighter now. So now it's better. So let's use another one. This. Where would this one go? Let's say background. Let's use for the background. You can see everything is coming to life now. Let's say you can now use black for something somewhere like, okay, black is already there. Somewhere like this. Okay, so let's put it over there, black. Alright, so you can see that's basically how to use the color palette and color combination. So with that said, let's look at the second to the last. Let's go back to our normal design. Okay, so by now you should have known how to use color palette, color combination, and your normal neutral color. See, let's go back to the background. Let's come over here. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to show you now is how to use your saturation, your luminance, and the rest, which I talk about here, because the video is actually getting too long. So like I said, let's say our basic color is red. Let's change this to red. Okay, which is this. Now I want to increase the saturation. How do we do that? Come over here. Okay, so we want to learn how to increase saturation like this. All you just need to do is to, now we have a background. Let's say our background, our color is this. Now to learn saturation, or to change your saturation, you need to add this is the background. There's really not much you can do with the background by just selecting the color you want to use. Okay, so let's say we want to add an element to it now, which is this. Okay, let's say this is our elements that I want to use for our color design, or let's add our book template first. By now I hope you understand what I mean by book templates. Let's upload our book templates like the one I showed you, this one, which we are going to use for our book design. By now you should know where to get book templates from. Oh, this one is 7.5. I want to use this by 9 inches. Okay, so these are book templates. We already have a background. Now I want to add elements to these templates, so I will learn how to use saturation and the rest. So let's say this is our first element. Let's say here. You can change the color of that, maybe something like this or something like this. Okay, so now how do you increase the saturation of this color? Come over here, you see where they write transparency. You can increase this transparency like this. You can see it's becoming transparent, or you can increase it. So that's how to or better still, you can change the color to red so to match what we are doing here. Then you can now increase the saturation. You can see it's becoming lighter, just like this one. Or you can increase it back. Okay, so to see what you are dealing with at the background, you reduce the saturation, and to make it bold, you increase it. All right. So what else do I need to show you now before I end this video? I think basically that is all. Let's see, what else can I show you? What else? Okay. Okay, so that's how to increase your saturation and decrease it. And right here, you can start adding text to this book cover. You can start adding text to it. I just move this way. You can drag it. You can delete this. I don't need that. Then you can add text, something like the book journal. Okay, so you can start adding text, book journal. You can increase it. If you want, you can make it bold. You just increase that. So that's it. Okay, so you can see our book is taking shape now. And the color is making sense. It's making sense. So you can also add other elements. You can add as much element as you want. Different elements. You can change the color. Just play around with it, okay? You just drag it down. Like that. You can also change the color, like I told you before. You can make it yellow, depending on the type of book you are creating. Then also you want to get your spine. You want to get an element for your spine. for your spine. You want to get a color for your spine. Then you can change the color, white or black. Okay, so you can see our book cover is taking shape now. You can just duplicate this and add the elements to your spine, add the text to your spine. So basically this is how to create a book cover. You can change the color to white, the text color. So you can see the importance of having a color for your book. So once you are done with this, all you just need to do is to delete this guy. You can always delete the background because actually we don't need that again. You can use your normal Canva. So this is a book cover, okay? So that's how you use mix color up, okay? Now let's say you don't want to use your neutral color. You want to use what I told you here, which is patterns. You want to use pattern. Pretty simple. Like maybe this one has normal color. Maybe you want to use something like this, which is pattern, or something like this, which is also pattern. Okay, so how do you do that? So you come over here for pattern, you come to your book and you go to background. Okay, let's delete all of these guys because we are not using color any longer. Now I want to change the background color to pattern. Just come to background. Once you're in background, you can see the pattern I use for this particular book here. This is it. For this particular book, this is it. You can see it has changed, but this pattern is not free on Canva. It's watermarked, so that means Canva will not allow you to use most of their patterns, except you subscribe to their pro version. But I'm going to show you how to get patterns for free. But though there are some that are free here that you can use. For example, if you come to and search for something like patterns, you see it will show you different patterns that you can use for free. If you scroll down now, you see more. You see more. If you scroll down, but this one is also watermarked. You can see Canva on it. You can see this. There are quite a number of different patterns, but most of them require that you subscribe. So you can see you don't have to stress over color again. Basically, you can just use these patterns for it. You can use this. You can use this. So that will serve as your background. You can use this. So this like that one looks like, you can use the C pattern. Okay, so that's how to use patterns. Now, if you don't want to use pattern, because most of the patterns here are for pro versions, you need to pay for it. You need to subscribe before you can use them. You can come over to 𝐂𝐨𝐥𝐶.com. Once you get to 𝐂𝐨𝐥𝐶.com, just search for pattern. So when you get to pattern, you get different patterns here. So let's say, for example, you want to use this is premium. You can see most of them are premium, guys. They will not likely give you for free. Most of them are premium, so you may just be lucky to find one that is not premium. But basically, most of them requires that you pay for it. So if these are where to get patterns. If you can subscribe, you can get some free too on Canva. Even if you download it now, it will have watermark. But I have a site where I get my patterns from that I can use apart from 𝐂𝐨𝐥𝐶, Canva, that is not free. I have a place where I get, which I'm going to show you. for free. You just pay $1 and you get all the patterns for free. If I show you, go to my folder here, you see I have a lot of KDP interiors books here, activity books, cut and paste, dots, graph, coloring books, several guys. All I just need to do is to do some simple editing and I upload it to Amazon straight away. So I want to show you where I get all of these KDP interiors from, that you can just easily edit within 5 minutes and your book will be live on Amazon. Okay, you can see I have several, and I also have several backgrounds. Okay, so I have several backgrounds. So where did I get all of these from? These are clip arts that you can use for your mock-up and your mesh. Okay, you can see that. It's KDP coloring books, adult coloring books that you can easily edit, and handwriting books, coloring books again. I have several of them here. So where did I get all of this from? These are mock-ups. It's a new folder. Okay, you can see. These are for nurses. These are backgrounds. Okay, it's a background. This background, you can use it on your Canva without paying for it. I'm going to show you where I got all of these folders from and how you can also access it. We're going to be using those for our book design. So let's say, for example, we want to use this rainbow sprinkles seamless part, or this leopard digital paper. Okay, let's say we want to use one of these. I'm going to minimize this. All you just need to do is to get over to your Canva, get back to Canva, and go to your design. Okay, this is what we are Okay, this is what we are designing now. So you're going to delete this. Go to upload. I have all the patterns already. I have several patterns, hundreds of them. So what you're going to do now is to select any of these. You can either use the upload button to take it to your, so you just search for the folder where you have the okay, let's see, KDP interior. Let me search for patterns and background. Leopard, like I said, I have several of them that you can choose from here. So if you don't want to use this one, you can I'll just extract any of these and make use of it. I can extract this one, for example, or this. So let's say I want to extract this ice cream pattern now. Just click on extracts, or this 𝐂𝐨𝐵. Let's pause the video while it extracts. So you can see it's extracting now. Or I can extract this 𝐂𝐨𝐵. See, it's extracting. So let's go over it. This is our leopard. Let's refresh this page. The folder. So this ice cream patterns. You can see. So ice cream patterns. If you go back, 𝐂𝐨𝐵, these are 𝐂𝐨𝐵 pattern. These are leopard skin pattern. These are purple patterns. These are rainbow patterns. Okay, it's actually one of the one I use for this book cover. This is the one I used. Okay, so let's use ice cream. Come over here. Then you search for ice cream. Ice cream. So let's make use of one. Which one can we use? Let's use this. So you can see it will upload to your Canva. Then this for the front side. They also upload one for back side, let's say this. So while that upload, you just select this, select this one. So you can see that it's without watermark, so you can use this one as our front side. Just scroll down and move this guy down, and use this one for our back side, back cover. So you can just name this one as ice cream book journal. Ice cream see, so you can just make this one like ice cream book journal. So guys, so you can see it's very colorful now, very colorful. You can add more if you want. You can add more. You can add more patterns. You can use honeybee, honeybees like this one. Add more. Okay, let's add this. So you can make this one the front. So you can delete this one. Delete this one. And just drag it in until it aligns with the spine. Drag it down. So basically you can send that backward, or you change the color of this text to white so it will be visible on it. Okay, you can also change this one. Let's move it in. Okay, doesn't really matter. So you can see now we have a nice book cover, basically from what we have learned so far for today about patterns and about colors. Okay, so that's how to apply your color and your patterns for your book design. So when we start creating books, you don't need to stress over this again. You can change this color because it aligns with this. You can make it stand out. So white, or let's see, blue, or red. Okay, so basically that's how to do your book design using colors and patterns. Alright, so once you are done, let me get back to our ice cream pattern. You all just need to do is so come over here, click on share, download, then change it to print, PDF print, and click on download. Okay, so you download it to your desktop, and you have your book cover. So that's how to use color and patterns for your book cover. Alright guys, so how do you get patterns for free? I told you I'm going to share it with you. I'm going to leave that link in the description of this video, as well as, okay, our book cover is ready now. Let's keep it to desktop. So I'm going to leave the link in the description of this video, and also the meaning of these colors. I promise to leave it in the description of the video. No, not this. What was it? Yeah, I'm going to leave the meaning, color meanings in the description, and also where you can get patterns like this for free. Patterns like this for free, guys, just for $1. $1. That is the money you can use to, buy ice cream or recharge your phone. If you can let go of that $1, you can get these patterns, thousands of it, for free on this website I'm going to show you. And you can also get these KDP interiors, different ones that you can easily edit and upload to Amazon and start making sales. and that site is 𝐶𝐸𝐴𝐵𝐴. So I'm going to leave the description, the link in my description. Make sure you hit the button, the link, to get it to 𝐶𝐸𝐴𝐵𝐴. So once you get that, it will take you to this website, and for just $1 you can gain access to different, you can see this is graphics, this is patterns. So like I said, this channel is not just for me, because I'm providing valuable content. So please encourage me by hitting the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, and don't forget to go to 𝐶𝐸𝐴𝐵𝐴, where you can get unlimited pattern download, unlimited KDP interiors, coloring books, journals, and the rest. Also where you can get fonts. You can also get fonts. I'm going to talk about fonts in my next video, how to use fonts for your book. You can see this book has fonts, has text. So how do you make use of this text? What are the fundamentals of font using? I'm going to teach you all of that in my next video. But don't forget to come to Creative Fabrica using my link in this video. There's the link. You just click on it to take you to Creative Fabrica, where you can download journals. If I search for journals now, journal notebooks, 6x, okay. They have unlimited, so you can see these are journals, ready-made journals that you can easily edit and upload. So you're ready to upload 6x9 editable PDF. So these are great place, man. You can buy unlimited for just $1, and you can cancel anytime. Okay, it's a line notebook, line journals, and okay, guys. So till we meet again, don't forget to smash the right button below this video and turn on the notification bell, so when I hit up my next video on font, then you don't miss it. Okay, till we meet again, guys. Keep winning.